day has finally come, folks. Today we finally finish Banjo-Tooie. Welcome back. Where we last left off, we completed all of Hailfire Peaks and most of Clock Cuckoo Land except for Canary Mary because I hit Canary Mary and everybody hits Canary Mary. So we're about to go off to face Gruntilda again for our rematch. Get revenge for killing bottles. But before we do that, I actually forgot to do something last time. I forgot to turn in my extra honeycomb pieces to upgrade my health one more time. So I'm going to do that now.
Honeybee, I'll trade you extra energy units in return for empty honeycombs. You have enough honeycombs for one extra energy unit. You want to trade?
Hey, Wolf, how you doing? Rolly.
Toss your honeycombs over here then, Big Bear. Here's your extra energy.
Hello, welcome to the stream. Finally gonna finish Banjo-Tooie today. It might actually be a shorter stream because there's not much left to do, just the final battle, which maybe won't take too long. I don't know, I mean, it is hard, but beatable. Happy weekend indeed. Alright, here we are. Back at Cauldron Keep for the final battle. Big creepy tower. We opened the door last time, and now we're gonna actually enter the door. And we're not gonna help that Minjo. Like a Zoe, there doesn't appear to be anyone in here.
Oh, yes there is. The music's changed. Every time that happens, we always end up in a fight.
John Masavi.
Your global different mistress
Lungo, career questioning minion. All you ever learn.
Glongo clever learn lots has the potion.
Is it as useless as all the others?
Yes, Glongo means no must win this time or mistress. We get to start.
For those who didn't know, this is our third time facing Klungo.
Oh, got me.
Where'd you go? There you are. Oh. Ah. Come on, Panda, where are you? There we go. Took a bit longer than I thought it would, but no well.
Glongo noticed something happening after fights with Earl and Bird.
And what are these?
Glongo gets less and less handsome. Now Mrs. Glongo won't want me anymore. Glongo had enough. Future prospects not good with Mistress Grundy. No chance of promotion, no days off, no pay. Glongo go find easy desk job, maybe make stupid games.
Wait a minute. I think I just went the wrong way. Oops. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Oh, okay. We go right to it. Tower of Tragedy quiz. Time for the quiz show again, just like the last game.
Thank you. I'm Tronty, your host, and may I welcome you to my Tower of Tragedy quiz. Let me run through the rules for you all. There are 3 rounds of general knowledge questions, and the person with the lowest score at the end of each round will be eliminated. Correct answers score 2 points, with 1 point being awarded if it was a second guess. Following the incorrect answer from another contestant. Get 1 wrong, and I'll take 2 points off you. Press B to buzz in, and then A to answer if you can. Now let's meet tonight's victims. Contestants. Introducing our winners by gorgeous slim sister Mingela. On the right we have my lovely, shapely sister Blobella. And in the middle, just some loser bear called Banjo. Let's start with round 1.
One gets tongue.
One is at the very top of Cloud Rookland.
Wasp statue.
Fair enough. Take a look at this scene.
I think I hear thunder outside. Oh man. I hate streaming during the thunderstorm. Oh well. I might tough it out since it's the finale here. Or maybe it's just a passing thing.
How many people live here?
I was just about to answer. Come on.
Let's look at the screen. Where's the left of the moon?
I've just pressed the B button. What the heck? How is it there? No. Alright, this one I do.
What color are the clockwork Kazooians?
Red yellow spots. Mumbo's head.
Which of these is an area of Hellfire Peaks?
Probably Crystal Cavern. Yeah, it was Crystal Cavern. I should have guessed it was Crystal Caverns. Oh, which of these is an area? Oh, for some reason I was thinking it isn't an area. Dodge him down. That second answer wasn't even close. Name of Park Man's talking safe. Oh. I'm gonna say safe after Lex. Yeah. I don't actually remember the name, but that seemed like the most accurate answer. The very top of the lift shaft. Signposts. You didn't even let her finish. Six. What? Oh, maybe it was like just lined up. Yeah, it must have been like I still win.
Oh goody, round one's ended in a draw. So I'll just unfairly select a loser at random. I choose Mingela.
Ouch.
Which gets squished. I move on to round two. What's the name of the bird-like character in Littlecoat's mind?
Canary Mary.
Which item isn't found in an ice cube in Hellfire Peaks?
Cheeto Page.
We've got one of the prizes from my last quiz. Grunting's Furnace Farm.
I think it's... Oh, yeah, it is Pana.
Which of these is one of Pocky's kids?
Is one of Baki's kids. Sagi. Gotta remember the difference between these and these. A Jiggy. An alien kid.
My Temple's treasure chamber official looking for.
A priceless relic thing. What was that? A custom tournament ticket as one of the choices.
Here's a scene from the game.
Hey, it's this one again. I wonder if it's the same thing or something else. Yeah, that's the thing about the pictures in this. They can be about anything, not just like where that's from. Baki. Baki and his children and his wife.
A giant for the dinosaur question. Stomponodon.
There's a honeybee's hive. Honeybee herself. What problem did they not have? I mean, one of them does have 3 arms, but that didn't seem like a problem. So did our house to the bigger flatten? Knew it. I knew that one. He cooled the train. Oh. Well, go ahead and have that one. Well done. Let's look at the screen. Not like she's gonna catch up to me. This is fun. Whoa! Oh, where would you see it? Yeah, the chamber wall. What hasn't he gotten this skull? A hi-fi. He wishes he had hi-fi.
At the end of round 2, looks like my sister Blob Builder has also failed to beat that dumb bear. Here's your consolation prize, Blobby. Now listen carefully, dunce. I'm changing the rules for this final round. To make it harder, I won't show you the answers unless you buzz in. If you don't know the answer, I'll let you press C to pass and move on to the next question. I'll set a nice little score for you to beat within a given time. I wish you plenty of bad luck. Let's play.
Banjo lost her grunty squash.
It's the final round.
Where does King Jingaling live? In the throne room. Which dinosaur type is not seen in Pterodactyl? Velociraptor. Scores Velociraptor Malois! So the Banjo only moves is activated by holding C and pressing right. That would be the sneak attack. I was getting them mixed up last time too. Good thing I remembered that. What color is the toxic gas in the ocean? Purple? Oh, it was green. I was thinking of a different name. What was the name of Marionette. Sure, it does not exist in Jolly Roger. Anchor repair sheds, you sanctum, temporal deficiency. Anchor repair shed. What miniature doll is one of the alien kids holding on? Hellfire Beats. Jinjo. I said Minjo, but it's Jinjo. What is Minji Jungle announced as in Crafty Land? A crafty shaman impersonator. Phoebus, master of disguise. What didn't the Jade Snake do in my temple? Either Jiggy, buy Banjos, buy Banjo. Which area does not exist in Pterodactyl Land? Road Passage, the hatchery, that tree. Alright, we have enough. What color is Mumbo's feeble energy stuff attack? Pink. At this point, it's just bragging rights to see how many points we can get. Per burger and fries. Put out a switch up. Color Jinjo does not appear in the game. Gray, because the Gray got killed. What is the name of the factory in World 6? Stay calm. Visually impaired. What click is on sale at Jolly's? Ginger beer. How many ways are there in the Crafty Land Central Cavern? I actually do not know. 9? Ah. How heavy is the weight above your stupid head? We almost got 30. We almost got twice as much.
I see it in the final round. What a useless score that. Huh? What's wrong with the scoring system? It must be broken. You can't have got that many points. No. I declare the win invalid due to faulty equipment.
Oh dear, so what happens now?
I don't know. Any ideas? You could escape in a cowardly fashion like in Banjo-Kazooie before we kick your bony butt. Yes, I could. Thanks, Bird Blade. Fortunately, I built a rocket into my booth for this very reason. I'll be waiting for you at the top like last time. But this time, you'll be the ones taking the fall.
Gun chamber. Right, come on, Kazooie. Let's go and see where that door that's just open leads to.
You reckon that's the end of the game?
I doubt it. We've not had the credits yet.
That's true. Okay, let's go.
Banjo-Tooie was brought to you by... The Banjo-Tooie team. So yeah, that was the Tower of Tragedy quiz. And in my opinion, it's not as good as Grunty's Furnace Fun from the first game. Like, it's more generic and just not as exciting. Like, I love the whole board game thing they did with Grunty's Furnace Fun in the first one, and how there was like a variety of different questions with different categories and stuff. But here it's like just questions generally about the game, or like questions about pictures she shows you, instead of like, you know, music questions, Grantilda questions, like general trivia questions. So yeah, I definitely like the quiz in the first game a lot more than this. Not that the one in this one is bad, it's still fun, but it's just kind of... Hey, there's Chris Sullivan! Super Stash Sullivan! That's the voice of Banjo, Chris Sullivan. I forget who voices Kazooie though. Salty Joe. That's Salty Joe.
Ah, so Justin Cook, you're the one responsible for the terrible game in this character.
Well, it's not terrible, but don't like that second challenge. These credits aren't as good either. I don't like the end credits music as much as the credits music from the first game, and I just like how it did the showed the characters in the first game rather than just these like little images, like videos of different levels in the game. Like the end credits music in the first game felt more happy than this. Like more triumphant. And it's still a good song, man. Oh, they don't have a little nickname, do they? That's too bad. I really wish I wasn't hearing thunder outside right now. It makes me anxious here. I don't like streaming during storms. I really thought we were gonna be fine. Like, no storms. Oop, a bit of an audio glitch there, sorry. And the disciples of Jiggy Wiggy. And perhaps I don't give this one enough credit, but still like the song in the first game more. I also like the final battle in the first game more than the final battle we're gonna get here. Mr. Pants loved it.
Old jam jars.
The following rare people. Andy Wilson gets something all on his own. Andy Bottles Wilson.
Hey, Mr. Wilson!
Mother Nature, please be nice. Ken Love. No, he was part of this too. I named a weapon after him in GoldenEye. Did Grant Kirkhope already get credited? I might have missed him in the credits. I think he's supposed to be Old King Cole. Grant Old King Cole Kirkhope in this one. Yeah, I probably missed him. I do hope this game, like I hope they can bring this and the first game back. Well done to you for making it this far. Like I think something that would be awesome is if this and the first game got remade on the Switch. I mean, they put it on Xbox, of course, because, you know, obviously Rare is owned by Microsoft. But it would also be great if they put it on the Switch.
I don't understand there. There's still time to save my brother and Jingling by reversing the gun's sentence.
But there's no instructions.
No problem. I'll just press a few buttons and see what happens.
No,
There, that should do it.
You crazy feathered punk. Anything might happen.
I wonder what will hit down there.
see, it's light blue this time and not green, so it's gotta be good. Sickly green. Come forth, Shenron, we wish for King Jingling to be resurrected.
Your wish is granted.
I believe you only owe me an apology, Tom Jars.
Not a chance.
Thanks, guys. Life's not much fun as a zombie.
I like how Kazooie's back to normal for this cutscene too. Bottles looks to Kazooie. He's been lifeless for quite a while. So I think you better turn it up to full power.
Not until Soldier Boy apologizes.
Sorry, Kazooie.
Thank you.
I like how you can see Banjo's nose in the little cutscene there. And for our next wish, we wish for Bottles to be brought back to life.
Your wish is granted. Your last wish has been granted. Farewell.
Oh no, look at the time. I'm really late for dinner. Mrs. B will kill me. He's not even heading in the direction of his home. He's kind of heading towards Grunty's lair there.
I don't care how burnt it is. You're still eating it.
It's not my fault. The witch killed me, and I've only just come back to life.
Yes, I'm sure you have, dear. Goodness, who might you two be?
Yo, I'm King Jingling, and this fine fellow is Klungo.
Let bird freed Klungo from evil clutches of mistress.
They saved me from an eternity as one of the undead.
So we come round to celebrate.
Sounds good to me.
Ooh, lovely. I'll make us some nice scones.
Well, where's Banjo? He's the real hero.
Mistress escaped, so brave let bird going after her.
He'll join us later, but now let's party. This must be the end now. We've had the credits, and everyone's alright again.
What about Grunty?
Oh,
I think we ought to just take a quick look at the top of the tower.
But there's no way up there.
Nice try, Banjo, but I reckon that opening below the gun over there probably leads up.
Oh, I was hoping you hadn't seen that. Let's see if we can toughen it up. Toughen it out.
Why, hello there, Mr. Banjo. I'm Dingpot, remember me?
Oh, not really.
I helped you at the end of Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh yeah, it's old Stinkpot.
You're so cool, but hey, why not jump inside for a nice dingy bonus?
Must we? I've only just got my feathers clean from last time.
So in this game, we were already at full health, but Dingpot actually refills your health and refills all your eggs and feathers to max. Just in time for the final fight. And speaking of the final fight, here it comes. Let's go. Oh, looks like there's no one here. We should go home now.
Wow, it's one heck of a view from up here.
Sure is, but doesn't it seem strange that Gruntilda isn't up here to meet us?
Obviously chickened out. I've enjoyed our adventure, but let's get back to the card game.
As if they're still getting... As if after all that time they're still like, hey, let's just go back and play that card game that we didn't finish.
Hack 1, monstrous mechanical mud muncher.
Banjo?
Oh, look at the size of that!
I'm sure it wasn't that big before.
How could we have missed it? Maybe Mother Nature's just mad that it took me this long to finish this game.
Finally, after 2 years, revenge time! Don't bet on it, Bone Brain. We'll see, little bird, we'll see. Where's the laser button? Darn it! Someone passed the manual for this thing. Ah yes, here we go.
And here we go indeed. Time for the final battle.
Thought the quiz was over, did you? Think again. I've still got quite a few question cards up my sleeve. Answer correctly, and maybe I'll go a little easier on you. What color is my scarf?
It's right there.
Right, that's correct. I'll only use my slower attack now. Prepare yourself for an unhealthy dose of spells. Let's fight. Oof! 1-0 to the pesky bear. More lasers are required. How do I switch them all on? This one? Lovely. Here we go again. What was strange about Canary Mary?
She had rings. Oh, dang it. I didn't get her in time. You gotta whittle her health down enough to where she goes into another phase of the fight. Oh!
Well, there's all the license plate of my lovely digger.
Got her.
Oof, not again. Time for something new, methinks. Plenty more tricks left in this beauty. Activate the mortar cannon. Bombs away. What color potion did Klongo never use? Purple.
Got her. I'm using fire eggs since I have infinite amount of fire eggs because she's
I need more firepower. Bring out the other mortar cannon. Double bombs away.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm using the fire eggs because they're faster to come out and like the grenade eggs would do more damage, but I wouldn't be able to fire them at much of a good rate.
That was on the empty bottle in the trash can on Cloud Coconut.
What? Okay, good. That was kind of a guess, but I figured that's probably what it was. Alright, here's where it gets tricky.
Fetch the cannons back in. Open the exhaust port. Oh yes, feel the power of that V10 beast. Crank the drill up. Let's get him.
Alright. Do 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 do.
What color were King Jingling slip?
Oh. Oh wow. Lucky guess.
What's wrong with this machine? It's going straight to the garage after this.
So this is the part where you gotta go inside the digger as a clockwork kazooie egg and blow up the engines. We just blew up one, we gotta blow up the other.
Eh? I heard an explosion. What's that burning smell? Different colored gem piles were found in Glittercoat's mine.
Blue, green, and purple. Oh. Alright.
Oh no! We're losing power! No! Don't stop, Mr. Drill! My lovely lasers! Can someone phone for a tow truck? Right, that's it! I've had enough! We fight to the death!
Alright.
Have we got any more tricks left? Ah yes, the minions. There he goes. Don't get them, doofus.
Where's he at? Oh no! Oh! I was actually kind of going for a no-hit run.
Aha! Of course! Why didn't I think of this earlier? Release the toxic gas. Cyanide and mustard gas flavor. My favorite.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, numbskulls, time for the biggest, baddest spell I can muster. Prepare to join your buddy bubbles. You'll wish you'd never taken on the mighty Gruntilda Winky Bunion.
Winky Bunion? Is that your last name then?
No, of course not. But don't you go telling anyone or I'll sue you.
What have you say, Winky?
Now die! Oh no! The spell! I've dropped it! Quick, somebody! Get rid of it before it...
Aggie, go boom.
Well, we sure showed old Winky Bunion again, eh, Banjo?
Yup, we certainly did.
Come on, let's get down there, down to bottles for that party.
Good idea. Man, I was so close. I almost beat that entire final boss without getting hit. I only got hit once though. I only got hit once. I think that's like the best I've ever done on that boss fight. Seems a bit quiet for a party.
Hey, Bottle Boy, where's this party?
Well, it's finished, I'm afraid. That Klungo sure was hungry. He's eaten everything in the house.
Mumbo wanted to boogie.
Big heat bummer.
It's all your fault, Bird Brain. You should have dealt with the bony crone quicker.
Well, at least I wasn't hiding in my silos like a coward.
Excuse me.
Why, you feathered. Oh, useless Wamba hidden wigwam too.
Shut up, or Wamba turns stupid shaman into a frog.
Me summon gold statue to kick ugly Wamba's butt.
Stop it, all of you. You can go outside if you want to argue. Zoe's got a better idea.
Yeah, does anyone fancy a kick around?
Kick around? What's that, punk?
Well, we'll soon find out.
Take that, witch.
This much fun.
Wamba right, big heat fun.
Answer to me.
Ooh, I think your eye just fell out.
You'll be sorry, all of you. Just you wait until Banjo-Tooie.
If only that it did actually happen. I mean, it did happen, but it wasn't the Banjo-Tooie we would have hoped it was. The end. With a bunch of fireworks. And I liked how Captain Blood was riding on this all-star panel. So, that was Banjo-Tooie. And yeah, I was gonna say, that is definitely the best I've ever done on that final battle there. That battle is not as easy as I made it look. Like, I spent, for a long time, I couldn't actually beat that final battle without resorting to cheats. Like, there's like game-breaking cheats in this game, like invincibility, like infinite eggs, infinite feathers, and there's even a cheat where you can go faster. Like you can, like, run faster, Super Banjo. That's the run faster one. And there's also that health regen cheat that I unlocked, but I didn't use because I didn't want to use it. But yeah, that's definitely the best I've done because I used to be terrible at that boss fight. I used to struggle at it a whole bunch. But last time I played this game, I was able to beat it while only getting hit twice. This time I was able to beat it while only getting hit once. It was almost a perfect run. I'm kind of bummed that I couldn't beat that boss without getting hit. That would have been awesome. But I might still make a highlight out of it anyway, because it was almost flawless. Man, oh man. Yep, definitely the best I've ever done with that. So I think to close this off, it is... I mean, I'm gonna end the stream soon, not only because it's Stormy, but because we finished the game. But to end this off, I'm going to show off a little something that you unlock after beating the game 100%, which is the character parade. So let's check it out. You have been watching the Golden Goliath. So actually, while this character parade's going on, I'll give off more thoughts on the Ovina. I'll give off more thoughts on Banjo-Tooie. In my opinion, this game doesn't get enough credit. I mean, well, lately it doesn't get enough credit. I mean, I've talked to some people who don't actually really like this game all that much. They think it's like kind of bad compared to the original. I do agree that the original game is better, but I still love this game. I think it was a great sequel. It did everything a sequel should do. It made things bigger, and there was a lot more to do. Granted, it might have been too much to do, but still, it was awesome. Like, it still has the same amazing soundtrack. It still has great characters and has some good humor to it. There's some humor in this game that I completely forgot was in it because I haven't played this game as much as I played Kazooie. I like the worlds, most of them at least. My favorite is Witchy World. I mentioned before my favorite was Witchy World. And Banjo and Kazooie are still great characters themselves. And I love all the new moves you can do. Like, I do actually like some people might not like the first-person shooter parts, but I think it actually works pretty well. I didn't really have a problem there with on that last section there with Hag 1, as you saw, where I was actually able to do pretty well there. I think the first-person shooter sections are actually pretty cool. Big Al. But like I mentioned earlier, there is some things that I think Kazooie does better than this game. I think I like the soundtrack of the first game just a little bit more. Just a little bit. The soundtrack on this one is still amazing, but I think I like Banjo-Kazooie just a little bit more. And like I said before, I definitely love the quiz show in Banjo-Kazooie way more. Grundy's Furnished Fun is way better than Tower of Tragedy. It's just my opinion though. And I already listed off why. And I also like the final battle in Kazooie more. Because I feel like with Kazooie it felt more like it's a real test of your entire adventure. Because really all the final battle in Tooie really does is test out how well you know the game. I mean, sure it has the trivia questions, but besides that, there's also like the eggs, like the egg aiming and firing, and the first-person shooter sections, and all the different types of eggs. Even though, like, only one of the eggs is actually required. Well, two of the eggs. Like the Clockwork Kazooie egg and whatever egg you use to shoot Gruntilda with. And yeah, with Kazooie's final battle, it felt like more of a test of like everything you learned in the adventure. Like it's a nice little recap of everything you learned. Cause like Phase 1, like I already mentioned, Tooie, it's just basically a test on the eggs and game trivia, and that's it. But with Kazooie, it's like Phase 1, you wait for Gruntilda to stun herself, and then you hit her with the Rat-a-Tat Rap, which you learned in Spiral Mountain. And then, the second phase, she goes a bit farther away off the arena, and you shoot her with eggs, and egg shooting is something you learned in Mumbo's Mountain. Phase 3, Phase 3, Grunty goes up into the sky, and then you go up and fly with her. You do it by flying, which is what you learned in Treasure Trove Cove, and then you use the Peak Bomb attack that you learned in Freeze Easy Peak to actually attack her. And then with that one spell that Grunty has where she fires at you, it's like you use the gold feathers that you learned in Clanker's Cavern to stop that. So it's like testing everything you learned across your entire journey, whereas Tooie pretty much only tests like one thing you learned, like one general thing that you learned, which was the egg stuff. I mean, more or less, that's just kind of how it is. And then also with Kazooie, they have the Jinjos. It's like all the Jinjos that you rescued throughout your adventure, they come back to help you. They're like, we're going to help you because you helped us, and that's awesome. I mean, to an extent, I still enjoy the final battle with Grunty and Banjo-Tooie. I still think it's a pretty good final battle. I love the music to it, and I was having fun fighting Grunty there. I will say it. I do say it is harder than. Well, I don't know. Now that I'm actually getting better at this final battle in the second game, there might be about the same in difficulty. The final battle between this game and the first game. But I still like the final battle from the first game more, because I love the music to it more, and I love the whole everything I just described with like you beating Grunty with everything you learned throughout your journey and stuff. Oh, Chumpasaurus and Munch. Smells tasty. Yoink. Now he's gonna be the one to clean up his stomach problems. Logo! Another thing I like more about Kazooie than Tooie, I think it has more memorable levels. Like with and it's harder for me to like decide which level is my favorite in Kazooie. Like with Tooie, I already know which level is my favorite. It's Witchy World. But with Kazooie, it's like, oh man, is Freezeezy Peak my favorite level? Is God Monster Mansion my favorite? Is Treasure Trove Cove my favorite? Is Click Clock Wood my favorite? There's a lot of different possible choices for Kazooie, but with Tooie, I know it's Witchy World. Another thing, I already mentioned this. I mentioned this last stream, but another thing I like about Kazooie over Tooie, I like Banjo's voice more than Kazooie. His voice is fine in this, but I just like his voice in Kazooie a lot more. Like instead of it's like Mildred Ice Cube. It's starting to rain, but luckily we're about to finish this. So I'm gonna end it soon, just as soon as this character parade wraps up. One more thing I like about Kazooie over Tooie that I can think of. I like Gruntilda more in Kazooie than here in Tooie. I mean, in Tooie she's still great. I mean, she's a lot more evil, and she's a lot more diabolical, and she kills her own sisters. That's awesomely evil. But in Kazooie, she rhymes, and I think that's like probably the best thing about Gruntilda is her rhymes. And in this game, she just doesn't rhyme as much, and that's just kind of sad. I mean, I know why they made her stop rhyming in this game. It's because they got tired of writing rhymes for her, which is understandable, but still, it's kind of disappointing that they stopped with her rhyming thing. Like it helped. Like her whole rhyming thing helped her stand out more. Like it made her feel unique and stuff. I definitely prefer it more when she rhymes more in Kazooie. At least she still rhymes a little bit here. And ooh, I like how his spikes are glowing. Chili Billy, that looks pretty cool. There's or maybe they're shiny or something. But yeah, that's pretty cool how that looks. Chili Billy's got that too. But yeah, I like that more. And I like how Gruntilda actually talks to you a lot more in the first game too. Like when you're walking around her lair, she's like, "Join me now and dump the bear." She's like trying to turn Banjo and Kazooie against each other, and she's like mocking them for what she's gonna do to Tootie. She's like, "When I'm nice and thin once more, burgers, flies, and chips galore." It's just so fun to listen to Grunty in the first game. Still fun to listen to her in this game too. Like I really like voicing her in this game. Doing her voice is actually really fun. Even whether she rhymes or not, it's still fun. Hey, Minji Jongo, you went down like a joke. You were a complete joke in that fight I did with you. Master Jiggy Wiggy. But I really hope that one day this game can actually get remade. This and Banjo-Kazooie, they can actually get remade. I think they could put it on Xbox and Switch if they really wanted to. I mean, they definitely put it on Xbox because Rare is owned by Microsoft. So obviously they put on Xbox, but I think if they really want the game to sell very well, they would like to make a remake. And if they really wanted it to sell well, they'd put it on the Switch as well, because that would sell a lot, I would think. I mean, I'd definitely buy it. I'd pre-order it. Because I love both these games. I love Kazooie more than Tooie, but I still love both these games. These are two amazing games. Two of my favorite Nintendo 64 games. Banjo-Kazooie, in fact, being my favorite game ever. And one of these days, I will most likely stream this game again. I will definitely stream Banjo-Kazooie again, because that's my favorite, of course. I like that DK toy that Goggles has. Sparky's got the airplane toy. Nice. But yeah, definitely going to stream both Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie again. Probably Kazooie more than Tooie, but still, love both these games. I also like how Bottles' picture up there on the wall is the same one from Banjo's house in the first game. I've never actually played Nuts and Bolts, which is the actual Banjo 3, but don't really have much of a desire to. I'm not gonna like go out of my way to try and play it. I mean, if I get a chance to play it, maybe I'll give it a try, but I'm pretty sure I probably wouldn't like it as much as the first two, because it's plays so differently from how the first two games play. I mean, I've heard that it's not necessarily a bad game so much as it's a bad Banjo-Kazooie game. Like, it just goes in such a different direction from the first two games that it just kind of loses what made the first two special. But, like, maybe the vehicle building can still be fun. I've heard the soundtrack is still at least really good. I listened to there's like a remix of the Final Battle theme from the first game in Nuts and Bolts, and I listen to it from time to time. It's actually really cool. I really enjoy that remix. And I wish it wasn't Smash. The one song I wish that they put in Smash Ultimate, but they didn't, was the Final Battle music. Like, that was such a missed opportunity. The Final Battle music from the first game. They really should have included the Final Battle music. The closest we have is the Gobi's Valley remix, which has like has Gruntilda's lair in it at one point. And Banjo and Kazooie last, but yeah, they really should have put the Final Battle music from the first game into Smash, but they didn't. Curses. Anyway, enough of that. With that, I shall end the stream today. I know, pretty short. It was actually even shorter than I thought it'd be. But it's just how it is. We didn't have much of the game left. The game actually, it took even less time than I thought it would. But, excuse me. Very fun. Very fun. Still love this game. Love this game. Love the original. Definitely gonna stream both of these again someday. So, thanks everyone who tuned in today, whether you're watching on Twitch or you watched it on YouTube, or if not, thank you for tuning in. And see y'all next time for another stream. I'm thinking next time I'll do another Mario Party stream. I'm long overdue for another Mario Party stream, and I'll probably do Mario Party 3 because I believe that's the next game to do. Like in my Mario Party, I've like been going back and forth in a pattern with 1, 2, and 3 over 50-turn games, and 3's next in the pattern. I'm especially going to focus on 1, 2, and 3 now because Mario Party Superstars is coming out, and that's going to be awesome. Alright, so hope everybody has a good day, take it easy, stay safe, and see y'all next time. Goodbye!